Alright, so now that we're logged into Blackboard, I'm going to show you how to weight the grades in your gradebook. So if you come over here under Control Panel to Grade Center and click on Full Grade Center, you'll see a list of all your students here. Now this is just a Blackboard training course, so there's only one student listed here, but if you scroll over to the right, you will see that I've created different assignments. Test number 1, Test 2, Homework 1, and Homework 2. Now the best way to weight the grades is using different categories. What if you wanted to have your tests, all of your tests, weighted as 40% of the class grade, and your homework is 50% of the class grade, and maybe class participation as your last 10%? Using categories you can do this, but we need to create some categories first. So let's go over to Manage and click on Categories. These are all the default categories that come with each course on Blackboard. You cannot change these at all, but you can create other ones by clicking Create Category here. So you give it a name and click Submit. See, now this one you can edit or delete by clicking the drop arrow there. But we're done, we don't need to create any more at the time, so click OK in the bottom right hand side. Nothing has changed yet. We haven't assigned any of those assignments to any categories, but we'll do that right here by clicking on Manage and going to Column Organization. Now if you scroll down here, you can see the list of all your assignments here. Now we want Test 1 and Test 2 to be tests, so you click on Change Category to Test. Notice they did change category to Test. Click on Homework 1 and Homework 2. Change that category to the homework category that we just created. Notice that changed also. Now confirm these by clicking Submit. So now that we have the assignments in the categories, it's time to give them some weights. Now Blackboard already gave me a default weighted total column, but if you needed to create one, you can do that by clicking on Create Calculated Column, clicking on Weighted Column. We can just use this one by clicking the drop arrow and clicking Edit Column Information. Now part 1 here just gives you some different details that you can change if you like, but we're going to be working with part 3 here, so scroll down to that. And here you'll see a list of all the different assignments you have, but here under that you have the categories. So click on Test, and then click the right arrow to add it over. Now we want 40% for test, so type in 40 there. And you can change it to weight the columns equally or proportionally, however you want to do that. And as you click away from it, you can see that the total weight here moves up to make sure that you know how much percentage you have left. Then you can scroll down and click on Homework. Click the right arrow and make that 50%. Notice the total weight goes up again to 90%. And then Discussions, click on the right arrow and click 10%. And notice now it is 100%. So you can scroll down. There's a few more options that you can change if you would like, but they're good for what we need right now. And confirm this by clicking Submit. Now, if you give the students grades for Test 1, Test 2, Homework 1, or Homework 2, then you will see the weighted total column go up in accordance with your grades.